Please note that the video is in real time, so you might have to pause when you're doing a step or so. Pause and then play and take your time and go through the video because it's moving in real time, so it might be a bit fast. So the first thing you'll want to do is open your browser and look for the Google Forms app, right? It's simple Google search. You type in Google Forms, the link comes up, you click it, you go to Google Forms. It might ask you to sign in. You just put in your Gmail information. Takes you there, you open a blank form. The first thing you'll want to do is name the document, give it a title. So the title I'll have here is Martin Bay High School Needs Assessment. You put whatever title, your school name, whatever the title you are putting, you go ahead and do that. The next thing you'll want to do is open the Word document for the needs assessment form. We're supposed to have the soft copy, so you won't have to type in. So you copy the first part, which is the description, and you paste it into the Google Forms online, right? Now you're moving to the questions. Now the first question is there. So where you see untitled question, you'll want to look and see which question is the first question. The first question is asking about gender, right? So you will go back to the Word document. You ensure the first question that you're placing is gender. So now if you go to the online document now, you type in the question, sex or gender or whatever the case is. And then the options are there automatically. You select, you type in male and female. That's finished with question 1. You go to the right now, that first icon, you click it, it gives you a new question. You look what the new question is asking about, the position. So that's what you'll be putting on the online document. Now you're able to choose the type of answers that the persons will give. So if you want short answer, multiple choice, checkbox, whatever, it can be added. So you put the question, position, choose the type of answers, and you type in the options. Student, the second one, teacher, parent, and whatever the other one is. Other, yes, you can click that. Now you select the next question. So you add the new question, go to the Word document. Grade, subject, thought, occupation, you put that in the Google Forms as well. So you type that as the question, and you see multiple choice is selected as the question type as well. Grade, subject, occupation. Yes, just confirming. You select multiple choice because that's the type of answers we want to be there, or you can leave it at short answer. So if you leave it at short answer, they'll be able to type in the answer. And you realize I'm making all of the questions required. Now we are going to section 2. So now you can add a new section, right? You copy the descriptor for the section, and you'll be creating the new section. The last icon to the right, that's to insert the section. So you click that, the section will be inserted. You put the section title where you see, right, so I'll be deleting this question. That's a blank question. Delete both of those. Section 2. And then I paste the description and add Martin Bay High School. Now add for a new question as well. Now for this part now, you realize that this is where they'll be selecting the options. This is where they would tick the multiple options that is deemed important, right? So we copy the first one. You'll be copying and pasting each of them in the Google Forms document. You copy the first one. You'll have to put a question there. Please identify the areas or issues deemed as important. Now you want to change the question type from multiple choice, because with the multiple choice they can only select one option. So you want to change it from multiple choice to check boxes. so they can select more than one options that they deem as important. So paste the first question, then we go back to the Google Forms document, copy the second question, paste it in the Google Forms. Option 3, go back to the Google Forms document, copy, either right click and copy or you Control C and copy. Either one works. Paste it, go back to the online document, you paste it, and you'll do that for each of those options. Go right down. From 1 straight to 20, I think 22 is where it stops. You do that for each of them. Copy, paste. You do that right down. Now you can number the questions from 1 right down because it will be easier to analyze that way. So number it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right down to 22. So you would paste each of those to complete this section. Now, the next question asks that they select from the list above the top 5 most important ones. So that's where the numbers come in as important. So they can just write the numbers, right? So now we make it required. Add a new question. Yes, so click back on the last one that we did. Right. This is a blank question, so we'll delete this one. Click on the last one that we did, add the new question, right? Go back to the Google Forms document, copy the question, Control C and Control V, paste. Right? Then the question answer type will make it either short answer or paragraph. That way they're able to type in the options. Make it required, new question, then back to the Google Forms document, the needs assessment, copy the question, back to the Google Forms, Control V or right click and paste. List 4 things the Morant Bay High School Counseling Department needs to do. Change the question type to short answer or paragraph. Either one of them work. You see the different types of answers that can be required. Change it to paragraph and they'll be able to answer you. Make it required so that they can submit it without answering. So you check required, ensure that required is checked for all of the questions. Back to the needs assessment, check and ensure that that's it for all the questions. So all the questions are accounted for on the document because you would have copied and pasted all of them in the document, right? So now to get the questions out. Now if you realize you have questions and responses, now, or before we go there, to send it out, you click on send. And if you're emailing it, you can type in the email addresses there. You have 2 options, email it out, or you copy the link and send out the link. So the link can be sent via WhatsApp or so. So you have the email, the link, you highlight it, right click, copy, and then you can send it out via WhatsApp or via email, same way, whatever the case is. Right? If you realize you have questions and responses, now when they start responding, is the responses tab that you'd see the answered questions in. So nothing is there now because this has not been sent out. Then to analyze the data now, all of that will be there. If you want it in the spreadsheet, you click the spreadsheet icon, that green icon that is there. You would click that icon and that icon would take you to a spreadsheet document. Create new spreadsheet and it would bring up all the data in a spreadsheet. But as I said, an assessment will be there, pie chart, bar graph, all of that will be there once the responses start coming in. So that's basically it. You're able to edit the questions at any time, add a question, delete a question. It might take some time getting used to, but it's just take your time and go through it. Might not do it as quickly as I did, but yeah, once you copy and paste everything, then you should be okay. So yeah, so that's basically it. That is the tutorial.